Welcome back to the Football Referee with Emmy Hickins, Trevor Gear, and Femi Madariola. Concerning stoppage time, he said, can you remember when we had 10, 11, 14 minutes of added time on Premier League's games? And then he went on to say it lasted about 6 weeks. In the Merseyside derby today, referring to that match, he said 3 minutes, it's just not enough. Now, this is his final suggestion. He says the lawmaker must consider taking the timing of games out of the hands of the match officials and introduce an independent timekeeper who operates a stop clock inside the stadium. Now, what do you make of that?
Well, that's very similar, isn't it, to things like basketball, particularly in America, ice hockey. I went to an ice hockey game a few months ago in Las Vegas, and it was a great experience. I don't think you've ever been there. Ice hockey is wonderful to watch, but of course they have a lot of stoppages, and the clock stops. There's a visible clock to the crowd.
Yeah.
So it is taken out of the hands of the ref, and I think the same thing applies to basketball, but certainly some of those American games, particularly ice hockey, I think it's not the ref who's saying, oh well, I think I'll add on this, that and the other. So actually, as a principle to your question, my answer in principle would be, yeah, I think that's a good idea. And even the refs may say, yeah, take that burden off of me. You know, they're all connected by earphones, aren't they, and stuff, so they can be told, yeah, you've got to add on X minutes or whatever. I think that's a very good idea, because sometimes, I don't know, maybe sometimes the ref doesn't always pick up on the length of time some things take, like, for example, like the free kicks. And, a team that's winning 1-0 or by 1 goal, awarded a free kick sort of towards the opponent's goal, they can quite legitimately really just take their time in taking it under what happens now. There's almost so much faffing about in the wall that's built and all this stuff. So it's another means really of players time wasting. And of course we know refs have clamped down a bit on goalkeepers. And most goalkeepers do time waste when they're winning or they're not losing an away game, which they think a draw is a good result. So refs do book them, rightly so in my view. But yeah, to answer that question, I actually think it's a good idea for the PGMOL to consider, independent timing of the match, because the ref then is not going to be under any pressure to add a bit more time on if he thinks, well, am I going to bug up the players or the manager by saying only 4 minutes? I think it's a very good idea, and I think we're far more likely to get an accurate assessment of what that added on time should be. I think it's a really good idea.
We're going to take a short break now. The Football Ref will be back shortly. You're listening to the Football Referee with Emmy Hickins, Trevor Gear, and Femi Madariola. The Football Referee will be back shortly. Please stay tuned. The Football Referee is looking for sponsors. If you're a business out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you offer, please get in touch on our website, deepstuffrecords.com. And also, if you're looking to get involved on this show, please reach out via our Facebook page, Deep Stuff Radio or Deep Stuff Records. Thank you.